And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aim of the game of this channel is buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I can get my hands on at boot sales, so I can get them traded in at CEX for vouchers. So we can play what we're playing today, which is another game of CEX Roulette. It's a special one for me today. Not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous about opening this one up. I'll try not to spoil it too much, but for anyone who's been watching the channel for a while, they may probably have an inkling of what this may be. So yeah, it's one game, and it cost me £340. So, so yeah, it's a lot of money to spend on a game. But what I do want to, reiterate is that so 100 I think it was about 100 £180 worth of these vouchers really only come from £20, because in one of my previous episodes I bought a virtual reality headset for £20, and then I traded that in for £60 cash, and then I converted that £60 cash into £180 cash. Sorry, £180 vouchers. So yeah, £180 of it from £20, and then I've recently changed jobs, and my work gave me some money, because obviously they know I collect games. I go to the boot sale and whatnot, and then they gave me some money which I also converted into to vouchers with CEX as well. So I mean, all in all, really, it's probably maybe only cost me like £40 to £60 maximum. But yeah, obviously it's a lot of money to be spending on a game. So I'm nervous about the condition of this. I was speaking to Scott at Scott's Retro Collectibles. I'll put you a link to his channel in the description. And he was saying he nearly went to buy this game. However, he was told that there was one that was put into stock in Bromley, but it had some parts missing. So I am nervous as to what the condition's going to be like. But yeah, we'll crack on with it, and let's hope for the best. So yeah, like I said, I'm really nervous for this one, because it's a game that since I started collecting PlayStation 1 games, this is like should we say the holy grail of PlayStation 1 games. I mean, for anyone who's probably watched the channel before, they're going to have an idea of what this game is. Because yeah, I have spoken about it a few times, and yeah, it's just by chance that it's actually come into stock. Because what I said I was going to do is I mean, I had some vouchers saved up, and I was going to buy something from CEX that was worth a considerable amount of money, try and flip it on eBay so that I could sell that item on eBay, and get the cash back for it, so that I could buy this game from eBay, because I've been looking on the CEX website for ages, and it was just never in stock. And it just so happened, like literally as I was explaining that to people in the comments, I thought I'd have a look, and there was one there, so I managed to get it. And I do apologise to Scott from Scott's Retro Collectibles, because he said that he'd planned to make a video and go and grab this. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a good copy. But if not, I would have saved Scott a journey to Lewisham, which is where I got this one from. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get this open. As you probably know by now, I'm rubbish at opening boxes, but hold up, I want to get rid of the invoice because it's got my address and everything on it. So as you may or may not be able to see, it is in fact Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, my first instinct to this is it's only the small. Also, my first reaction to this is it's only the small case, and already I can tell that there's no manual, and this doesn't even. I mean, it doesn't look real. I'm sure that I mean, can you see that the disc is black and white? I'll have to double check the what's the word? I'll have to double check on the internet because I'm sure that the disc is not black and white. But yeah, gutted about that because so normally now people may tell me that there's this version but I've seen that most of the versions on eBay are the big box version where there's also a music CD. Obviously, you get the manual and some other items with it, whereas this is just a smaller. Smaller case, and strangely it only says Castlevania on the side there, not Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I've not actually seen a version like this. It may be that it is a version, but yeah, it's a £340 voucher for a game with no manual. So as we know, that one is going back, unfortunately, which is a shame. But on the plus side, Scott, I saved you a journey, mate, because I doubt you'd want to have wanted to spend 340 quid on this one, mate. But yeah, that's my luck has just not seemed to be last. I've not had much luck with the CEX roulettes of late. On the flip side, I've got loads and loads of vouchers at the minute. Obviously, I'm gonna be taking this back, which is £340. I've got, I think, another £50 in vouchers that I haven't spent, and I've got a load of stuff that I've got to trade in tomorrow, which is probably going to be about £100. So yeah, I'll take this back. For anyone who is interested in this game, I'll probably be returning it to the Basildon CEX. So if you're looking to buy it, and it says it's at the Basildon CEX, this is probably the one, and I'm sure that you won't want it without a case, without a manual either. So yeah, gutted about that. For those who are wondering why this game is so much money, I did what's the word? I did have a little search on the internet, and supposedly there was only 50. This had a really poor run in EU, like on PAL. I think only 15,000 copies were ever sold. So yeah, obviously that's not a lot. And I mean, when was this game? I think it's like an early. Does it say? 1997. So it's one of the earlier games on PlayStation 1. And obviously in the EU, it had a poor run. In North America and Japan, this sold really well. And obviously the Castlevania series is massive. But I think that's the main reason for the price of this game is the fact that obviously the Castlevania series has got a big following. And it's got a low sale quantity, should we say, that there's just not much floating them about. I mean, if there was only 15,000 of them sold in the UK, and that was another thing as well, this didn't even go to, because it sold so poorly, it didn't even go to platinum. So there's no platinum versions of it, just literally the black label, and then they stopped selling it. So yeah, 15,000 in 1997, how many are left over now? Realistically, maybe 5 to 10,000 of them. So yeah, it's a really cool game. I'll put some footage up of it now. But yeah, it's just as always with CEX at the moment, it's just gutting that it's not complete. So yeah, maybe back to the drawing board with that. I'll probably return that, get some other stuff traded in, and then what's the word? Try and flip something, maybe buy a PlayStation 5 or something along those lines, something with big value that I can flip quickly, so that I can use that cash to buy the actual game of what's it called? Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I will open even if I buy it on eBay, I will be opening it up on the channel for you guys. So yeah, as always, everyone, thank you for watching. Do really appreciate it. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Bye.